Hi, today I'm going to show you how to enable Salesforce communities. My name's David Zamora, and I'll be your instructor. So here's a quick outline of the 5 steps to enable communities. First off, we're going to review our licenses by going to Setup Company Information. Now this is important. Obviously, if you don't have licenses, you can't create communities. If you don't have any licenses, I suggest you contact your Salesforce executive salesperson, talk to them. They can guide you through the license types and what's appropriate for the type of community you're building. Next, we'll review permissions. Obviously, if you're going to set this up, you're going to need the proper permissions to do this. And then we're going to enable communities. It's actually pretty quick because there's a couple of buttons that you select, but there's one thing that you need to be aware of. First off, in order to enable communities, you're going to need a domain name. So select that ahead of time and be very careful, because once you select it and you enable communities with that domain name, you cannot change it. Okay? Let me repeat, you cannot change it. Next, we're going to create a permission set to view something called the View Global Header. We're going to create that permission set, and then we're going to enable it and assign that permission set. In this case, I'm going to assign the permission set to myself. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be quick. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. I hope you enjoy it. I'm currently logged into my developer edition, and what I'll be using is some of the things on the main screen, such as quick links, create new profile, and I'll be looking at my profile system administrator. We're currently at the company information page reviewing our licenses, and you'll notice that I do have community licenses available. I'm going to scroll down and we're going to check out some of the communities and see how many licenses I have available. Next, let's quickly go over to my profile and look at the administrative permissions section. I want to highlight 2 things. You'll need to have create and set up communities enabled, and you'll need to have customize applications enabled as well. So great, I've got both of those. Let's move on. Next, in the quick find box, type in community settings. Okay, select community settings. And in the middle of the page, you'll see the enable communities button. Select that. Now I want to highlight a couple of things that after you enable your communities, you can assign a global header permissions to internal users. So let's go ahead and select our domain name. And then we're going to select check availability. Okay, great. It's available. Click on save. It asks you if you really want to do this. You say yes. Move on. Success. We've now enabled communities. Now notice you have a maximum number of 50 communities available to you. Okay, great. Next, we're going to go to the setup page and select new permission set. Under label, type in view global headers. And since I don't like underscores for API names, I'm going to get rid of the underscores and select save. Great. Now we created a permission set. In the middle of the page, select global permissions. View global header. Scroll down to the very bottom, click on system permissions. Click on the edit button. We're going to scroll down to the very bottom of the page and look for something called View Global Headers. Select it. Great. Scroll back up to the page. Click on Save. And now we're going to manage the assignments by adding users. Click on Manage Assignments. Add Assignments. And I'm going to find my profile name. And click on Assign. And voila, we're done. So that's easy. At the very top, you can now see that we have our global header enabled. I'm going to click back on it and select the setup, and it's going to take me back to the setup page. Thank you, folks. It's that easy. Bye.